Hey everybody, going to do my week live here. Coming here on Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Excited to see what shows up. Let's see here if I have everything sitting here. And if I have time here, I will answer a couple of your guys' questions. So, hey Doreen, I see some people here coming on live, both things here, so I'm going to go back and forth here. So if you guys have a couple questions, wait till the very end. And hey Thomas, I'll pick some questions here to answer. So number one, we know already, just tapping into this week before I pull the cards, I said, okay, so what is the theme this week? I got upheaval, truth, and abundance. So those are some good words, right? I do see this week as being a very, truth is going to come out like crazy. So truth of the whole presidency, be ready for a big shit show as we know it. As I said that, all my cards went flying here. Hey Sharon, hey Shelly, Thomas, and hey you guys here on Instagram too. The other thing too, I want to announce that I'm going to be starting to do my radio show live here on Instagram along other platforms too. So I'm excited to be starting that. I hope to bring my friend on. I'm trying to get her on tomorrow. I have a great friend that's super intuitive, and with all my predictions and what I see, she also knows a lot about what's going on with Trump and the whole thing here. So I'm trying to bring her on, and I'll tell you what I feel that resonates with me too. She might be on here live. She'll be like, oh wait. So I'll let you know on her, and I'll definitely, my radio show, make sure to check me out on SoundCloud. I've been doing weekly readings, also my soul, my power ones I've been channeling, and I have some new collective group that I'm channeling too. So make sure to check those out and subscribe to my YouTube channel because everything's going up on YouTube too. Let's get with the abundance, the positive way. Okay, so let's start with that, Shelly. I do love that. Hey, Kristen. So knowing, I do feel this is a week to really look at your abundance and see where is your abundance consciousness, because you are always a reflection of everything in your life. Your energy is what reflects the mirrors inside you of your feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs. Just went over this today with my Manifesting Magic group. What you are putting out there, you're getting back. And this is a really beautiful time, even though there's a lot of chaos and craziness going on. This is a great energy to really work with to manifest. So be looking at this week, and I actually feel you're just going to be looking at that week anyways, and even just tapping into it right now. I see some different money things coming up too financially. Of course, here in the United States, we're getting ready to move into a different term, although I still don't know what's going to happen there. You've got to definitely listen to my show that I just did with the whole, I just did it, and I think it's posted on SoundCloud now. Katrina, are you on here? My assistant. So that will be, if it's not on there yet, it will be on there. And what I see with the whole presidency thing, I just did a podcast on that, so make sure you listen to that. As far as abundance, I do feel this will be a week of abundance, to look at your abundance and be like, okay, where do I need to open up my consciousness? Where do I need to open up my beliefs? Knowing that even with the abundance, with prosperity, with the way money is going to be changing, been saying this for a while now, we are going to go to a cashless system. It is going to be changing. But knowing that don't be in the fear, lack, knowing that this will open you up to actually more abundance. Look at this right now. We have the PPL coming out, loan again coming out. We have, different ways of money coming in. Hey, Genevieve, maybe I'll see you in Florida. Hey, Christy, and letting you guys know too, of course, my phone's going to go dead. I am going to be in Florida. Can't wait to be my goddess retreat this month, January 22nd. Would love to see you guys as goddesses at Sarasota Yacht Club. Check my website out, VickyLuna.com, underneath events. I'm also doing 2 message galleries when I'm there. Can't wait. Channeling's been like this. I can't shut it off. People have been coming in left and right. So I can't wait to help you guys out that way. I'll be having a medium gallery in Sarasota, another message gallery in Cape Coral. Make sure to check out, and I'll be doing a horse workshop. I love working with my horses there in Sarasota, and be doing some private readings when I'm there too. Almost booked already on private readings, so make sure you check me out pretty soon here. And if you aren't a goddess and you want to come and just do a healing meditation on the beach, Lido Beach, one of my favorite beaches, we'll be doing that Friday night. Be women and men, open up to anybody that's ready to heal. If you are attending my goddess retreat, that's actually included in the fee that you've already paid me for my goddess retreat. So I want to make all those announcements. Okay, so let's see what's coming up this week. Hey, Mona, I just saw you come on here live. I'm cracking up. I feel I need to do these. when I said something, my cards went flying here. I have some cards that are just all different random ones, and I felt compelled to those, so we're going to see what's with that too. I want to let everybody know too, my Magical University, everybody's been asking me and reaching me out to this about this. I am opening Magical University, teaching everything I do, a certification program, March 1st. So the next students will be coming. My other students, congrats to you guys. They are graduating this month, actually this week. And I want to get more healers and readers out there. And super excited. I'm starting an empowerment group too, along with my Manifesting Magic group, my Goddess Empowerment group. I'm going to be starting an entrepreneur group to help you expand your business, working with magic, practical magic, manifesting. I've been a business owner for over pretty much my whole life. I have created, franchised, even McDonald's came to me when I started the first dog bakery in Southwest Florida, franchised it, had many locations. I even manifested, well, I was in Ripley's, believe it or not, my dog bakery was, yeah, it was big. And I even had McDonald's approach me for me selling my dog ice cream. Remember at the time, like, holy moly, how am I going to do this? But I love working with businesses. It's very easy for me to read businesses, and I love helping you expand your business and helping you bring in the abundance. And this is the time to start that business. So if you guys are thinking about expanding your business or starting a business, especially online business, this is the time. March is the time. Yeah, Brittany. Hey, Kim. Yeah, so Brittany just asked, do I have any news? It's going to be a shit show, Brittany. That's what this whole presidency thing is. Look, don't make this up. Okay. Be here and now. Strength. The crane bag. Space clearing. Okay, so we asked about this week. I will answer the presidency when I'm done here. Okay, first I want to just do this week. I don't want to get into that shit show yet. So here and now, I feel this is a week to really focus on being present. I also feel, so this is probably many of you right now, you've been kind of like, especially right now with United States, like what's going on, what's this and that. So a lot of the unknown, and unknown really scares a lot of people, especially me being a medium psychic seeing your future. What does everyone know? They want to know they're safe in their future. So the biggest present you can give yourselves right now this week is to really get grounded and be here and be present. When you're present is when you feel safe, you're not worried, you're secure, being in the energy of gratitude. So I'm seeing this week really be grateful. Be grateful of where you're at right now and be in gratitude. I also see new doors opening, unexpected doors opening, unexpected synchronicities lining up, unexpected doors of like maybe I see new opportunities. So actually this is a great time. Knowing that when any energy is all chaotic and crazy and we're getting ready to change over and reset and redo, this is the time to really hone in on that energy and to reset your life and be thinking really, really positive. And that's why I said I can't stress enough being in the moment, being here and now, because when you go too far down the future, you start stressing out, you start freaking out. And then that's what you're going to start manifesting. I also see a new direction. I see this week you're going to have those clarity moments, the truth moments. I see you're going to be like, look, yeah, this future. You're going to have the aha moment and you're going to be like, wow, now I'm starting to feel like I know things in my life, what's going on. You're going to have some people, some of you are going to be, some answers you've been seeking are going to come to you, whether they're intuitively or through a person. I even see people calling you out of the blue. I hear out of the blue, things are going to start surfacing in your life. Okay. The next card here we got is strength. Mona asked, I feel I'm blocking myself. What am I afraid to see? And I'm sure, Mona, it's not just you. It's a lot of people. Anybody here feel blocked? Right now we're in that energy of block. So block means really sitting and rejuvenating, not really trying to push forward, really getting into, I'm just going to be here now and the ebb and flow of life. And right now you're in the ebb. And then knowing that the flow will come at the right moment. Okay, so try not to push it. Just really getting into rejuvenating. This is strength. I actually feel with this card, if you look at it, I see a lot of inner child healing. So with that, some inner child issues, some inner child fears could come up this week. You know, maybe you had some separation anxiety, and especially right where we're at right now, everybody's being distancing, right, themselves. Or maybe you had some issues with your parents. We all have inner child healing. Every single one of us have inner child healing. This is why my goddess retreat in Florida is going to be so powerful. We're going to be working at the womb space, inner child, our yoni. This is really a powerful card. And also I see some inner child issues coming to surface where we can heal them and be like, wow, that's how I felt. And I would really recommend to you this week to tap into your inner child, talk to your inner child, ask your inner child what they need to heal. What makes them feel safe? Going back to your inner child, what makes you feel safe? Because right now it's all in a time where whatever makes you feel safe, it is going to be happening. Hey, Anna, nice seeing you here live. Next card, the Crane Bag, Sacred Ocean, Medicine Clutter, the Clutter Choice. Well, I feel these two go in, that this is the week to really declutter out anything intuitively, energetically, physically, out of your life that just doesn't serve you stepping into a new year. We just moved into 2021. All that 2020 shit needs to like go away. Like thinking of this as a doorway into your life of being, okay, what do I want to bring forward into me in 2021? This is your magic bag. I even would love for you guys to have a magic bag. I used to have a magic bag. I used to have a person. I used to call it my magic bag. And I think that this will really help you, especially with manifesting, is what do you want to put in your magic bag? Be thinking of that. You are your creator of your own reality. Yes, it's going to be chaos. Yes, there's going to be truth going out like crazy. There's going to be, you know, a civil war starting. But when you tap out of that energy and you're like, ooh, I'm going to use this energy to really look at myself, heal myself, rejuvenate myself, and put all this new magical energy out that I get to start and restart with the whole thing as a universe, you're going to start creating that. So I really like this. And look, this is the power within. You're going to have new power. I actually feel this week you're going to start feeling more powerful. You're going to be like, okay, now I know what's going on in my life. I've had some great opportunity. Now I'm seeing these things and I'm starting to feel clearer. And knowing that water is the time to really nourish yourself right now, to feel more grounded. Hey Jen, hey Bo. I also like clearing of your solar plex. So yellow is your solar plex. See my chakras back there. Here's the time. Solar plex is down here, and your chakra here, energy point here, where we hold on to a lot of people that have taken away our power. Or right now, like look at social media and negative social media, or you know, the news and just the fear and the media and just like judgment and anger and fear. It is taking away your power. Sorry, somebody calling here. It's taken away your power. So it's time to power back up and bring the sun back into your life and really focus on magic. I feel this week is going to be very magical, but it's going to be up to you to do the soul work that you're needed. For that to happen. And I just wanted to pull one of these cards because these didn't go flying here. I wanted to see here this week. Yeah, purification. Purify. Can't stress this enough with your home, energetically, some beliefs, your own stuff, like your own shit. Like go in there into your emotional baggage and be like, okay, what do I need to let go of? Get super light physically and emotionally. So also clear out your home. Yeah, Jenny asked a question here. And I also like sunflowers. Just one last energy tip here. Bring sunflowers into your life. Happy, sunshine, you know, love the sunflower. Great energy to work with the sunflowers. So Jenny, I'll answer a couple questions here. My phone's going dead. I absolutely have no energy. Yeah, anybody feel exhausted? I've been even exhausted myself, and I'm an energy healer, and I'm really good at rejuvenating and clearing myself. Yeah, so this is the time where you are definitely need to rejuvenate, clear. This is not the time to move forward in your life. Push ahead. That is March, not right now. So this is the energy to really start feeding your heart and soul, start doing the things and work with healing, and then you can plow ahead in the springtime. Exhaustion is big time with energetically. Also, I've been seeing a lot of people getting sick. Not with COVID. Remember, people, there's still other illnesses out there besides COVID. I crack up because everybody's so much in fear if you cough or sneeze. They're like, oh my God, COVID. And it's like, even if you are to get COVID, it's not a death sentence. So knowing that also this time of energy shifting, I just spoke about this in my last podcast, is it about a shift, because we are all shifting right now. Energy shifting is energetically, we're going through this huge energy shift. So this is globally, universally. So this means your physical body, especially been seeing right now a lot of children or a lot of people that are really shifting into this new vibration, that they've been maybe getting a little tired or sick, or a lot tired, I should say, or a little, congested, sick. I've been seeing that, like runny nose. Knowing that your physical body is a way to purge. If you have a sore throat, it's your throat talking to you like, hey, I need to talk about something. What am I not talking about? Especially with kids, strep throat, anytime they have strep throat, what do you need to talk about? I know you need to talk about something. Me being the health institute for over 25 years, your body always talks to you, and it's really going to talk to you in 2021. The energy is also really going to affect us in 2021. So it's really about taking that downtime, breathing, clearing your energy field. You know what's come to me? I was going to share with you guys my protection. Oh, yeah. I've been spraying my protection oil like crazy, and I feel this is a great essence oil to be working with this week. Protection and Let Go. I have many different ones on VickiLuna.com, but they're all organic, all healing, and you just spray them in your energy field, and I feel protection is the one definitely this week. But it's working on self-love and working on your energy field is going to be really important in 2021, but also this month, because it's going to be a crazy juju month. So that means Epsom salt baths, clearing your energy field, keep cutting those energy cords. What are you feeding your energy? What's in your house? What news is going on? Deleting all of that, because you're really going to feel it energetically, especially this month. So Jenny, yeah, that's the normal. Everybody is really being drained by this energy. So it's really, you got to give to yourself, rejuvenate, and listen to your energy. And that's like the normal going around right now. Anytime you shift too, you could have physical elements, which is also headaches, ringing in the ear. Anybody have ringing in the ear? Anybody been having headaches? Anybody been feeling like they're just kind of just off? I guess that's a great word, is just kind of like, oh my God, I can't grasp like why I feel off. Or feel like there's something I know that's getting ready to happen. I just can't figure it out. That is also a dizziness. Yeah, Jenny, that's another thing. Dizziness is also this is when huge time when you are going through a shift. A shift will last 2 to 3 weeks, and I always see it around this time, but especially this year, because we're moving into a new paradigm. We're now in Aquarius times, like old days, old times, bye-bye forever. The new normal is not the normal of the old world, and it's going to be doing that. Yeah, lots of headaches. All of those things, tired and heavy, and lots of headaches. So this is really a time to cleanse your heart and soul, going in there deep, working with the emotional aspect, getting outside. Anybody been craving outside no matter where you're at? Hey, Heidi. This is also, that is natural, easy, energy clearer, and expands you. Just the other day, I was exhausted. What do? I do my soul work. I went and did some stretching. Stretching, opening up your energy field is also really important at this time. That's why I love yoga. I love Qigong. Doing, sprays, essence oils. I have essence oils throughout my whole house. Today, I felt like I needed frankincense. I do believe this week is a protection week. I want everybody to really feel safe. So whatever that means for you, smudging daily, frankincense, that's why I'm using my protection spray. Love my protection spray. This is actually created, I channel all my essence oils I channeled from spirit. So this is actually from High Priestess used the same kind of essence oils back when they used it. And so all you do is spray it in your energy field, and when you smell oils is how they heal you. But this is great too, because it clears your energy field. So you're really going to have to work with that. You're going to have to work with clearing your energy field and your mind. It's been hard to get grounded recently. Drinking water is going to be a must of getting grounded in the future. Yeah, Brittany, depression. I want to talk about this. Yeah, depression. This is also a big time. First of all, holidays is always a time for depression. Depression always kind of happens, especially me being a medium as it is. There's a lot of people that can't be, especially this year. We haven't been able to be with our family during the holidays. And so this is a great time to get more creative. One of the things that heals depression, because another form of depression I see all the time, is boredom. Being bored, right, is creative. If you are in pain, if your body's in pain, physical pain, back to your body's talking to you, most likely it's anger or boredom. It's getting into creativity in that inner child. And that's what I just said. This week's all about healing that inner child, right? Getting out of your comfort zone, doing art, paint, doodle, do something stupid that you think like, oh, this is such a kid. Go blow bubbles, go play hopscotch, play some video games, go be a kid. Being a kid is going to help you heal on all levels. And think about the essence of when we were a child, how beautiful it was. Even bringing back that memory of one of your favorite times when you were a child. I remember my 18-year-old, I have 5 kids. Well, now he's like 24 and bought a house and everything. But I remember when he turned 18 and I didn't kick him out, but like he was in school and he's just all my kids. I'm so blessed that they all have such a great head on their shoulders. And I remember, smudging like crazy. I said, so how is it being an adult? And he told my daughter is way younger than him, because I have 5 kids from 28 down to, well, now I have 6, my 4-year-old with my fiance. I remember him telling him, like, being an adult sucks. I have to, like, do laundry. I have bills. I have responsibility. And think about that. We lose that inner child, that innocence once we get being like, oh, my God, we have all this. But when you go back to that inner child and you really go into the playfulness, then that's actually what you start to create and manifest, and the healing transforms. So going back to the innocence is really going to help you on all levels. Back pain, yeah. So Brittany, listening to your body. This is the time to listen to your body. Your back represents your foundation, and where are you not feeling supported? Who are you not feeling supported by? And giving yourself your own support is the number one thing to be supported by. And so this is so true for everybody, especially right now in a world when we have so much change happening, and so much more change is going to happen by the end of this month. So make sure you check out my podcast. I'm doing radio shows weekly, podcast what's coming up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do predictions on there weekly. Also did my month what to expect for this year, so make sure you check that out, and VickyLuna.com can go there too. But knowing this is going to be tremendous change, and our bodies are really going to be talking to us this year. So you need to go in there, simple as asking it. Go to your back and be like, okay, why am I having back pain? Am I in fear most likely, Brittany? Which I feel it is. There's a lot of fear there, and there's a lot of change. But when you really step back and you're in the energy of pretty much your own la-la land, that life is great, I'm going to do what I want, I'm going to listen to my heart, I'm going to get into creative, you're going to manifest all those things, and they're going to come into your world. Whatever you put your energy to is going to be bigger and bigger and come faster and faster. So I would definitely deplug from media, from the hype, from the fear, from all the stuff. And even subconsciously, you don't realize this. The minute you see something, subconsciously it's in your mind. There's so much fear-mongering right now. Even right now when you go outside, like I go hiking right now in California, and it amazes me how many people are in fear and have the mask on. And me being health intuitive, I'm all like, I am not scared of COVID, not scared of anything. I'm a medium. When it's my time, it's my time. And I don't believe COVID is a death threat anyways. But most of society, what you see, we're such visual people. So when you see that person in the mask, or you see that horrible picture there that has this person dying, it's going into your brain and it's registering a new thought and a new belief system, and it's registering fear. So you got to really be like, what am I looking at? What am I feeling? Who am I surrounding myself with? And really start surrounding yourself with beauty, with love, with things that expand you, not take away from you. Yeah, Diane, that's what's going on right now. Diane's saying she's suddenly tired and feel weak. That is the energy going on right now. So it's really a time to rejuvenate. It's like we're in the cocoon age. It's like you are now being this beautiful cocooning, getting ready for our butterfly wings to come out. And be thinking, what do you want your butterfly wings to be? I want mine to be powerful and full of love and magic. And so those are the thoughts and the things that you need to bring into your life that right now, taking that downtime and rejuvenating. And I think another thing that, especially for us humans, we, from the beginning of time, we're taught we're to go, 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 do, do, do. You know, if we're not going, we feel guilty. Now, the beautiful thing that COVID has done, there's gifts and everything in 2020, and I would suggest you to go and journal and be like, what was the biggest gift here I received? Because each one of us did receive probably many gifts, along with the universe, and along with Mother Earth now can heal. But look at that and see like, oh, Like, this is a gift for me because the new energy of the new world is slowing down. It's not also like, what am I giving my energy to? What's the most important to me? Being slower, really giving energy more to what it is you really love. That is the new energy. Taking more breaks during the day, breathing more, just having more downtime, and having more downtime without the guilt. This is going to be really hard for a lot of people. Like, I just feel like sitting up and absorbing nature. I'm going to go out and like listen to the birds and just take in some sun. Vitamin D is a must for everybody. 30 minutes no sunscreen will boost up your immune system, happy hormone and everything. But just really being in that energy, and it's reprogramming all of us as a society to know this is a way of the new world. I just thought of this the other day because I have kids, right? Think of kids on COVID. I have 2 teenagers. One is in high school and one's in middle school, and I'm in California where everything's shut down. And the new way of schooling is online. Predicted this too. Make sure to check out my podcast, Dragon Years, What's Coming Up 2020. Knowing that it's a new paradigm. My guys just told me this the other day. All of a sudden, my kids were like heavy into sports, going to school, love their school, and boom, everything just shuts down, right? Everything that the way they knew it has taken away. And now we're forming a new way of doing things. And people have been asking me, is it going back? No, we are never going back. So the more you can get into the flow of, yes, this is a time to recreate, reset, start new. And it's funny because my son goes to a kind of private school. I can't even explain it. Anyways, he goes in person 3 days a week. And it's pretty laid back. Like, he's super academic. He's used to sports and academic and just the way they were, the paradigm they were. And I have 5 kids, so I've been there, done that, and I've been through universities, know everything, both personally and intuitively. And I'm really good with kids. Intuitively, I can tap in, tell you how they learn and everything. So when I go into that, I was like, wow, universe, like, I need my son to go back to school, like start sports, and I'm starting to see this new creation of my children. They have it freaking made. They go to school when they want to go to school. They have pretty laid back. Their energy is not filled now with every single day doing something here and here, and they're actually enjoying life more. And I'm like, wow, and they're happy. They're really happy. They're happy at this new paradigm, this new shift where a lot of us parents are like, oh my God, what's going on? That's not how things were in the past. We can't do this in the future. But knowing that they are recreating a new way of being, they're creating a new life legacy. And so the more we let go and the more we get into learning our own skills of our own life, of how to just like slow down, allowing the universe to show us and guide us into these new directions and new paradigms, it's going to be beautiful. It's just that giving birth time. Anytime we give birth, the baby's awesome, but it's that birth time that we're like excited, we're exhausted, and we're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? So knowing that we're going to have that continuing. But when it comes around springtime, I see it's going to be a little rough because we're going through this rebirthing center, this reset for everything nationwide. And then there's going to be this new rebirth. So really holding on to the energy you want to hold on to coming forward. And I will answer one other question here before I end this here. Hey, Kenya, seeing you here. And Bianca. Somebody asked about what's coming up with the here in the United States. So this week, I do feel that we're going to see lots of truth. So the truth is going to be coming out. I do believe there's military that's getting ready to be out. I hear surprise attacks. Back to protection. Wherever you feel safe, no matter what's going on in life, that's where you're going to flourish because you feel safe there. So if you feel safe staying at your home 24/7, stay at home 24/7. If you feel safe traveling, I feel safe traveling. I'm fine doing whatever. Do what makes you feel safe. I do see this week that we will know a lot more about the government. There's all this stuff going on behind the scenes. Know that and I stressed this the other day, and I told you guys the other day, and then 2 days later, now they are taking things off YouTube. Hopefully I won't be taken off social media. I don't know, because I do speak about things. Freedom of speech is being taken away, and this is communism. If you take away your freedom of speech, and maybe you guys don't know, but YouTube, 2 days after I announced, I was on Facebook, and I said that I saw some platforms of social media start being taken down. Me, maybe being taken down too, I don't know yet. But knowing that this could possibly happen, and then 2 days later, YouTube said, well, Twitter, as we know, Twitter took off Trump. which whether you agree or not agree, I don't care. They should not be able to take somebody down for freedom of speech. Now they're taking down YouTube channels of anybody that speaks about the presidency being rigged, which I think is the biggest BS too, because that's taken away freedom of speech, back to freedom of speech. And is what's going to happen is if they keep on taking these away, this is where it's turning into, we are losing our freedom of speech. We are losing our freedom. Parler, yes, Parler was taken down the other day. I see all, like, social media is going to go through a whole huge revamp, and it's to me, it's more sad that people have the right to say who is up and who is down. That's not freedom of speech. And this is where we're voluntarily giving away our freedom. No matter what side, every single person has a right to an opinion. Whether your opinion is pro, against, Biden, Trump, it doesn't matter. We all have it. We all have the right to have an opinion. We all have the right to have a say. Yeah, Kim, because media is trying to coerce, and they are definitely trying to fear you, tell you what to do, and it's working on many levels, back to subconsciously. A lot of people when you look at media, know that it's all of media. I've had TV industry, I've had senators, I've had I've had all kinds of people, cartel, all kinds of people as my clients. I know what all goes on in the background. I can tap into any energy, and I will tell you, it's all a freaking the same thing. People are like, oh, the Democrats are this, or the Republicans are that. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's all what they want to brainwash you of, and it's an easy way to brainwash you as the media. Media will show you what they want to show you and what they want to control. And is what I see intuitively. I will give you what I see intuitively of what all went down with Trump. I am independent, so I vote independent. So when it comes to what came down to Trump, I see it being both parties, not just one party or another party, both parties, but it's much bigger than that. I feel this was all set up to take place and to try to throw it and turn it on Trump. And I also see Pence and Pelosi as traitors, and they're a part of this in some way too. Truth will come out this week. And I want you all just to ask yourself, whether it was Trump or somebody else, 12 days to impeach somebody, somebody starts shutting down, taking away control. YouTube, they're starting to take off YouTube stations. Anybody that speaks out about anything, they're now just shutting them down, I think indefinitely. Why would anybody try to shut down or impeach somebody in 12 days when they only have 12 days presidency? And I know what you guys are going to say. Some of you are going to say, oh, well, they don't want him to be re-elected in 2024. First of all, I don't even see it will be him. It'll be his daughter. It won't even be him that will run for presidency. But even if he was to run for presidency again, it's not up for us to shut that down. It's up to, I just don't understand that at all. So know that I see a lot of truth coming out. There's a lot more stuff I see also with military. Just tapped into this the other day. I also see some borders shutting down, and one of my friends actually lives in Mexico, just moved to Mexico, and I told her, I said, get across that border because something's getting ready to go down. I feel this weekend we're going to see a lot more truth coming up and maybe some surprise attacks. I don't necessarily know what it looks like. I see military going out. I feel that I feel that they're already, Washington D.C. is already on top of this. I feel that they're already they know, they're protected. I see that. Yeah, I feel the violence ruin it for us all. Yeah, Kenya, but know that, not that I'm condoning violence in any way, but know that in order for freedom to take place in any situation, there's always going to be violence. Think of day one. We've had war from day one from religion, and there's always been violence. This is always a violent energy too. End of December to 1st of February is always when I see, this is always the crazy energy of violence that erupts. It also is eruption of volcanoes, all a turbulent energy, I should say. I know, right, Kim? I love this. I love this statement. Kim says, sometimes I think, wow, I can't believe I decided to live through this time. That's one thing for sure. I think it's a very exciting time. I mean, this will be a lifelong thing. Remember pre-COVID days? We'll be saying pre-COVID, pre-2020, remember pre-2020? So it's actually kind of cool to be through these times. It's a huge revolutionary, and knowing that history always repeats itself. So this is huge time for new beginnings. And I do feel there will be more violence. Yes, Kenya, I see it in big cities. So I'm letting everybody know big cities is where be prepared, because I do feel, obviously I live in Santa Barbara here, but I feel it's going to be LA, Chicago, Atlanta, like New York. Yeah, those big cities, obviously Washington, D.C. So just be aware. I feel that it's all coming. It definitely is coming. I see things like that. And people have been asking me also about food, back to do what it is, history being made, I like that. Back to do what makes you feel safe again. If it feels safe to get some food, get some food. I don't think freeze-dried food or extra food ever hurts anybody. Like, it's just a great thing to have, People have been also asking me about protection. I know there's a lot of anti-gun people and gun people, but I'm going to ask you this. Just saying, if something happened and the electricity, we get a blackout here, Pakistan had a blackout, and if, let's say we have a blackout and people go crazy, I'm gonna tell you, been here, done that. In the mudslide, I lived here through the mudslide, through the Thomas fires. We had a mudslide, for those of you that don't know. I lived in Montecito. Well, actually I lived in Summerlin, right from it. I actually have premonition of the mudslide. The mudslide came, killed 21 people, I think. It's a very small town. It's like Montecito doesn't have a lot of people. It came in the middle of the night. It was a devastating event, devastating. Mud was like up on our freeway. We couldn't even pass to Santa Barbara anywhere for over a month. It was crazy, and people went crazy. We're looting in people's homes. It just surprised me on how people would still and do these things as these people do a catastrophe. And I know all of you guys watching me have a great heart, and this isn't something that you would do. And so it even surprises me on other people and what people do for money. I have tons of clients, gazillionaires, and even our own people. I was just having this conversation the other day. Our own government is in with China, and this is what concerns me more than anything. They are in with China, and they have sold themselves to China. Newsom is one of them. And it just scares me, because I am like, wow, what people will do for money. It just amazes me on how much people will, and people do, and they do it every day. And so letting you know, if you are at home and it is a blackout, and if you have children, because when it comes to me, I really don't care, but my kids, and you try to mess with one of my kids, yeah, you are putting your life in danger. And so knowing that, just be able to, people have been asking me that too about guns and everything. I said, just, whatever makes you feel safe. And so I want you guys all to be aware of that. I don't see it coming down to, apocalypse where you just see everybody running around. I don't see that. But I do feel that anytime you take away things from people, and there is this turbulent energy, and there is a civil war going on. And I do believe we are going to need a civil war in order to, there's going to be a lot here coming out about China, and we do not want China to own us. And California they mostly own all of China, all of here. It already looks like communism out here. So being aware of that and knowing that, I do feel that also coming up. So just do whatever makes you feel safe. Back to that. Definitely always want to put positive energy out there, and knowing that you will be safe, knowing that the universe always protects you. One little story before I go is I wanted to move to Montecito so bad. I was living in Ohio. I told the universe, I want to move to Montecito. And I couldn't move to Montecito, but I actually manifested a magical home in Summerlin, the best view ever, which is right next to Montecito. And then I lived in Summerlin for probably 6 months, and then the mudslide happened. And I'm like, oh, universe, I get it. Not only did the mudslide happen, we had 2 Thomas fires. The fire burned right behind my house. It started actually in Ohio where I lived, and it went through Montecito. So knowing that I was protected at all times. So sometimes in your life, things don't happen like you want them to happen, because the universe is like, okay, I'm protected. I'm protecting you. So when you allow it and you turn it over and guide and allow the universe to be your guide, you will always be protected. And so I would really do that at this time, is be like, okay, universe, I'm just going to give it to you. I'm going to trust and know, and I'm going to listen to my guidance. I'm going to listen to If I'm being drawn to go somewhere, I'm going to do that. If I'm being drawn to get extra food, I'm going to do that. If I'm being drawn to get gas, I'm going to do that. That happened to me in Thomas Fire, me being a psychic, but every single person is intuitive. I actually had a premonition of the fire coming. I woke up that morning and with the fire, I called my friend. I'm like, we need to get gas. We need to get money now. Something's going down. And we both did it. And as I was getting money out, the grocery store's lights were going on and off, and then they shut the electricity. So if you get those premonitions, listen to them. This is a time when we're also very evolved. We're psychic. Every single person's intuitively is going to even grow even more. You're going to become super intuitive, and that's what a shift is doing. That's when you feel tired, when you're getting all these symptoms. Your energetic body, your third eye is really opening up, and your crown chakra is opening up. So listen to it. It's pretty simple. Universe, guides, God, whatever, whoever you look in, the higher power, they're going to give you so much more information than anybody on TV, even me. So listen to your higher power, because that's why we're here and that's why we're born of it. All right, everybody, I wish you all guys a happy day. I gotta go. Looks like a lovely week to look at your money. You guys that came on, I just did the weekly reading, so get back onto the top. Hope to see you guys in my Goddess Retreat in Florida. I will see you guys live in Florida. Can't wait to be there in Sarasota, Florida. And yeah, so make sure to check out VickyLuna.com with all my events coming up. I'm going to also plan a Sedona. I'm going hopefully in April, May. I'm going to be in Sedona doing a retreat. I've never been to Sedona. It's been calling me, and I know it's going to be very healing when I'm there. So letting you guys all know, we'll be planning a retreat there and wherever else Spirit calls me. Okay, everybody have a magical day. See ya.